What can you really do about it? You can ask them what the president was doing. If they don't give you an
Right.
answer, what can you do?
I don't think we should allow Brennan to go forward for the CIA directorship, Hagel to be confirmed as Secretary of Defense until the White House gives us an accounting. Did the president ever pick up the phone and call anyone in the Libyan government to help these folks? What did the president do? We know he talked to the Israeli Prime Minister from 8 to 9 on September the 11th about a dust-up of the Democratic platform and the fact he didn't meet the Prime Minister of Israel when he came to New York to visit the
Yes.
UN. But that's not related to Libya. What did he do that night? That's not unfair. The families need to know.
Well,
The American people need to know.
but I'm not sure I understand. What do you plan to do if they don't give you an answer? Are you going to put a hold on these two
I'm going to ask,
nominations?
yes. I'm going to ask my colleagues, just like they did with John Bolton. Joe Biden said, no confirmation without information. No confirmation without information. You know, when Secretary Clinton said she had a clear-eyed assessment of the threats in Libya, that proved after this hearing not to be true. The Department of Defense knew about the cable coming from our Libyan ambassador saying he couldn't defend the consulate. This was on August the 15th. They knew about the deteriorating security situation, but the Secretary of State didn't know any of this. So she was blind, the President was disengaged, and the Department of Defense never launched one airplane to help these folks for 7.5 hours. This is complete system failure, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I don't think it's unfair to ask these questions. Quite frankly, how could they say, after Panetta and Dempsey said they knew it was a terrorist attack that night, how could the President say for 2 weeks after the attack it was a result of a video? How could Susan Rice come on to your show and say there's no evidence of a terrorist attack when our Secretary of Defense and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs said they knew that night? I think that was a misleading narrative 3 weeks before.